Are we ready?
He's prepping. Oh, okay, I'm good.
Alrighty. Shin, despite our request for him to stop sending us his little cherry-picked missions, has requested that we go and investigate a downed vertibird that was carrying a large supply of munitions and firearms that went down north of Wavy Willard's water park. Our point of insertion is going to be over at Hemlock Holes, and we're going to track down whatever happened to this vertibird and or its munitions. Theme for today is going to be recon, so pack light, pack quiet, and definitely dress for the occasion. Moving into the Toxic Valley, which means gas masks, and try and blend in with the foliage.
Give me a holler if you need my services.
Any questions?
Hey, what's up, Doc?
Shut up, Taylor, you know what I meant. Anyways, suppressors are a go for all units present. Let's
Doing all right?
try not to give away our position right off the bat, but we'll be moving in via Jeep over to Hemlock Holes. If there's nothing else, take 5, prep your gear, we're running light.
Thanks
We're
again
going to
for
be
letting me
moving
stick
quickly.
around.
Affirmative.
Meet you guys downstairs on the vertipad.
This camp's defenses leave much to be desired.
Note to self: look
Are
for more empty
you
syringes.
trying to get
Something to
your
sterilize them.
supplies stolen?
This is a light armor chest plate. It's supposed to look small. Yeah, it's supposed to look
Hey,
small, right?
I mean, no overly heavy weapons. We're basically running and gunning this mission. Hopefully, we shouldn't be firing at anything if we can help it. I hope so. This one is starting to tear.
I wish I could be a scribe. Instead, I am not mad. I am just disappointed.
if it isn't my favorite patient.
Say again?
Shoes are starting to get holes
Yeah,
in
I
them.
was, I was just trying to finish my
Damn it.
equipment. I still need to do 2
Yep,
more pieces.
I see that.
Someone needs to
That's a
do
rough-looking
something
backpack.
about civilians setting off nukes.
Yeah, I don't have the scrap to set down another one for you. So I see. Quiet, go ahead and finish your stuff.
Hey there.
What would Elder Maxon say if he saw the state of your camp?
I should blend in a little better now.
Ad Victoriam. Rumor has it that Atlas was some kind of experiment to control the weather. I can't
This
even imagine what that
collection
could have done
is
for us.
property of the Brotherhood. A rat away a day keeps the mutant
Behind you.
at bay.
Yeah, you got 4 dead ghouls to clean up. I better start a fire.
Is it too much to ask that you keep things neat and orderly around here?
Note to self. Bloodleaf appears to have restorative properties, but in long-term side effects. Long-term. That's wishful thinking, Solomon.
Make sure to train.
We've got to get a better paint scheme for these, or I have to.
Become one of those things.
I hate the paint on these arms and this helmet. The arms aren't awful, but the helmet, ugh. Yeah, the helmet screams shoot here on the faceplate. Yeah, I'll berate them for it later. Is everybody ready?
I am no medic, but I do not.
I'm just gonna go as it.
Will do the trick for you.
Really wish I would have had more time, but it's alright. We gotta get it going.
No, go ahead, take your time. We still got time to make sure we have
No,
everything in a
we-
row.
We gotta get out there.
Alright. Already. Oh, sorry, my controls were seizing there. Alright, let's double time it.
Hut, 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 hut.
Alright, pops keys into ignition. Jeep starts. Go ahead and fast travel up over to Hemlock Holes. Make sure you're crouched, otherwise hostile engagement.
We have a tail.
Alright, everyone loaded in? Alright. Taylor, go check out the beacon. See if the code cylinder is still intact. If it is, retrieve it. Quiet, go with him. Or her. Jack, stay with me. Good work, secure the code. Where did you say the code fragment was for? Interesting. Alpha should be destroyed. I know the Raiders use Bravo, so that's why we set up a temporary housing over at Charlie. Alrighty. Taylor, I'll have you take point. Let's try and make our way up this ridge line, sticking to that tree line up at the very top. Jack, I'll have you follow right behind Taylor. Quiet, are you comfortable pulling rear?
Affirmative. I'm on it.
Alright. Remember, stick to shadows. We stick out like a sore thumb otherwise. Alright, once we get over this ridge line, I'm gonna pass out a dose of Radaway and Rad-X for everyone.
You know, I could have painted the power armor white. It would have blended perfectly here.
You could have, but it would have also stopped around giving us away. But it would have been very funny watching you try and sneak around in that.
Yeah, there's no sneaking.
Big world.
We just stepped off on a recon mission. You could equip yourself in something that's silenced and pale and or white is the camo we're using.
Alright, all units drop. Move to cover. Taylor, can you identify the movement? Alright, I'm gonna move up to your position. Yeah, I have no visual.
Scanning the area, I see a column of smoke southwest.
Damn, froze.
You said column smoke is to our southwest?
Yeah, I think that's out of our mission area.
Yeah, our location is north of Wavy Willards.
I'm just calling out what I saw.
Good call. If you want to, you could probably take Jack with you and go investigate that column of smoke. but just try and
That's
stay
beyond the
within.
acid field. I'm not even going to
Alrighty.
attempt it.
Good call. Alright. I see a stingwing. Or a blood bug. Alright. Let's cycle more north so as to avoid them.
Our rear is clear.
This brush should definitely help cover us.
Heavier tree line to your left. No tail, we're clear.
Yep. Let's cycle more northeast. Remember, this is raider country, so definitely keep your heads on a swivel.
It's a figure of speech, Taylor. I know you're trying to hide your figure through that speech, but that's not going to work. Well, to be fair, you did take all the gray paint, so. The base coat that's shiny, yeah, that took a lot of gray.
Alright, let's cycle up to this rock ledge above us. That should give us a commanding view. Underneath it should suffice. Alrighty, I've got what looks to be a column of smoke to our east, just beyond the edge of Wavy Willards. Quiet. Do you agree with
Is it pale
that
or
call
white?
out?
Correct.
Yes,
correct.
we're out in the ashy, or Toxic Valley.
So lab coat? Lab coat?
Surprisingly, that would actually blend in. Say again?
Do you confirm the direction of that column of smoke to the east? Points to the pin on the map.
Affirmative.
Alrighty. And that is our destination, gentlemen. Alright. While we're stopped here, set down a bottle of Rad-X for everyone, as well as a Radaway as in addition. Everyone go ahead and take one dose each. That way, in case we bump into any radioactive fields, we'll be cleared.
Go ahead and join the team that's up. That way you can see where we're at on map.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get on the move then. I'll take point. Taylor, I want you making sure that our heads are covered, because these cliff sides are going to be crawling with raiders here soon. Jack, keep your head on a swivel. Definitely watch to our south. Quiet. You still comfortable pulling rear?
I'm on it.
Alright.
Remember, we got 4 heavy hitters with me. So if we need it, we can dispense it.
Alright. Team on me. Alright, we got an open field. We'll cross one at a time. Hit the world
Go, Jack.
over there.
Got you covered, Jack. Go. Alright, Taylor.
Quiet, go ahead and cross.
See a friendly moving in from the south.
Man, they made a lot of noise.
Alright, we'll keep moving.
I think that brown would have blended in a little better. You made a good call on that one, Asim.
Say again?
The brown you got for the leg plates, that blends in a little better. I'll bring up rear Jaxus if you would stick on Jack.
Alright, we have now arrived on the scene. There's a destroyed vertebrate up here with multiple bodies, all KIA, and then there's what appears to be drag marks from containers and crates. Flare symbolizes the downed vertebrate. Alright. Based off of the wounds that I'm seeing on these former initiatives, or initiates, these were executions. They didn't die in the crash. Each one has a round through the torso and then a secondary round through their skull. Based off of that and the fact that I see what looks like drag marks leading off to the east, I'm willing to bet that it was raiders that got here first.
I got some spent missile cylinders here.
Marvelous.
They fired from here to get them.
That explains the destroyed rotors. Well, that answers one of our questions as to what happened to them. Follow these tracks and see where they lead us. Remember, keep your heads down. Only fire when fired upon. We're going to be moving into unknown territory, and we might end up catching up to these raiders, so definitely be aware. Everyone ready?
I'm gonna detonate the remains
Good
as we
plan.
get clear. Want to make sure we get some
all
distance.
units, go ahead and move.
Confirm detonation.
Alrighty.
Taylor, you realize you're not crouched?
Alright. We're gonna have to break this into smaller chunks. On my go, Jack, you're gonna run over to that mid-bush between us and that next grove of trees way off in the distance, to the east. Once you get there, you're gonna stop. Taylor, you're gonna follow suit. And then Jack, you're gonna move to the next furthest bush, which should be right next to that grove of trees over there. You ready?
Roger, Roger.
Alright, I'm covering. Cross. Taylor, on him. Jack, go ahead and cross again. Right. Jaxus, your turn. Go ahead and cross. Taylor, cross. Quiet, you're next. Taylor, go ahead and cross. Quiet, go.
In position.
Jaxus, go ahead.
Covering.
Taps on shoulder,
on.
your turn.
In position. Covering. Small rocks falling from the ridge. watch it.
Gotcha. Alright. Slowly and carefully. We'll continue. Alright, Taylor. Due east of us, that grove trees. Go ahead and go. I'll cover. Alright, next one, go. Alright, let's keep it moving.
In position. Covering.
Alright, keep it moving.
Alright, we're out of visual range on that ridge.
Why did they ignore the watch station and continue going this way with the crates?
Maybe they thought from our report that we cleared it out, they would recharge back in.
Maybe. Taylor, watch this ridge line.
We may have bigger problems than the raiders. I'm seeing signs of scorpions. There's a couple of claw marks on some of these logs.
Shit. Alright. Guess we're moving on a call then.
Very careful.
Taylor, are you getting any radio traffic?
May have to turn the radio back on. Usually turn it off because the static gives away position.
Yep. Go ahead and activate it. Alright. Go ahead and kill the radio. We'll keep following these tracks then. I see what appears to be a pile of spent casings up ahead. Alright, cover me. Yeah, these are rifle casings. Alrighty, just keep moving. Oh, great. I thoroughly wished we would never see this place again, but apparently that's not good enough for us. The tracks look like they lead straight over the crater.
Let's get an elevated, see if we can get eyes on.
Alright. Quiet. Were you with us when we had to pose as the Revenant Corps?
Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna have you take Jack. You guys are going to cycle down to the south over to where our old base setup was when we were posing as the Revenants.
Affirmative.
Fun times. Fun times.
Taylor, Jaxus, and I, we're going to cycle over to the north and possibly to the northeast and see if we can get another altitude vantage. The plan of attack here is to get affirmative count on numbers, weapons, everything. There's probably going to be a lot of power armor users in there as well, based off of the number of suits that we've been running across out in the wasteland. If you get into trouble, signal for us with a flare. We'll come running, we'll get you guys out of there. Fallback point if we lose connection with each other is going to be over at Graniger Farm. If we don't see you, or if we don't hear from you back at this location in about an hour's time, we'll figure that you guys lost contact or got pushed out of that location and had to go to Graniger. Travel safe. Alright.
I'm
Jack,
pinning the
just Taylor.
location with the APC.
Yep.
Alright, Jack, you ready? Got a lot of ground to cover.
Jax is Taylor with me. Unless you wanted to go with him, Taylor. Your choice.
We may be screwed over by this event.
Try and avoid it as best as you can.
Yeah, they're charging up at us. We're gonna try to keep away from as much as we can. Stay crouched, that'll keep us a little bit more hidden.
Oh, I'm in danger.
Do you need reinforcements?
Yep. Alright, we got the ones immediately off of.
investigate this place. Yeah, let's hope that we don't bump into them. Oh shit, yep. Cycle more to the north. You're clear. Keep moving. I'm watching. Access on Taylor. Keep moving. Alright, say again. Alrighty. Probably going to be the best vantage that we can get is over here. Jaxus, I want you to keep your head on a swivel and keep watching us, or keep watching around us. Definitely keep an eye on that guard tower. You see him reach for that radio, I want you to immediately blow his head off.
Roger.
Yeah, this is a much better vantage. Good find. I'm seeing 3 power armor users going inside of that central hub. I see at least 2 over by that picnic bench by the power generators. There's a 3rd guard heading to the south. There's what looks like somebody over on a power armor stand. There we go. And that yellow bus over by the water purifiers. I see what looks like munition crates. Can you confirm? please tell me that is not a Brotherhood insignia on it. Great. Heads up, we got another watchtower. Granted, the guard is looking away from us. Yeah, I see the far one. It looks like there's somebody standing there watching this way, but we're way far out of range. Alright, do you see a safe way down? Alright. Go ahead and make a little jog, see what you can see. Taylor, be wary, there's a hostile on the other side of the bus. Drop, 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 raider, raider, raider. Alright, this area's getting too hot, let's pull back. Yeah. Marvelous. Well, there's our missing weapons. Christ, they've got a Hellstorm missile launcher now, too. Alright, well, that definitely makes us a lot harder, wouldn't you say? Seems like that truck is one of their main weapon depots. I'm willing to bet that they have a much larger stock underground, but the area's too hot for us to go in and investigate. Alright. Unfortunately, there's not much more information that we can collect from here unless we want to try and survey the guard routes, but we do need to start making our way back if we're going to make our rendezvous. Say again. Alright. Let's go ahead and start making our way back. Alright, I'll cover you guys. Again? Awesome. Alright, we're losing our cover of night. Let's double time it. Alrighty. Let's keep our heads on a swivel and keep a watch out for them. I've got movement down the hill.
2 friendlies coming in from south.
Have visual.
Press into elevated position. Alright, they took the flight data recorder out. So I have it secured in the pack.
Good work.
We made it up on the ridge. There was a couple bugs in the location. A suit of power armor that the next person that's about to use is about to have an explosive end.
Well done.
5 guard posts we came across. The longest range weapon they had was a pistol. So their whole southern side, they're not anticipating anything. First guard check we came up on, the guy was sleeping.
Well, that's beneficial for our cause.
No, they're not prepared for anything.
I wish we could say the same. We had a roving guard as well as 3 guard towers, one of which there was definitely somebody that was wide awake. If my memory serves correctly, he had at least an automatic rifle with him. Once we got to our observation point, we picked up details of at least a Hellstorm missile launcher. We've confirmed that our cache of missing weapons and ammo is there. We counted 3 power armor users at least inside of the main superstructure. And then we also counted a handful of unarmored guards. But they're definitely growing stronger.
Yeah, but they anticipate nobody's gonna show up. So they're all at close range on the south side. So they're anticipating something coming from the north then.
Yep. But if our operations in this area are to continue, we definitely need to start packing more firepower. At this current point, I do not believe that Bravo is safe anymore. Because if they have the means to take down vertibirds, all it is a matter of time before they start scaling that cliff and coming after you at your base, Taylor.
There is no evidence that they have come up that side at all. They've been pressing down south. They do have a Brotherhood body hanging over their party area.
The last thing we need is for them to start getting wise and then following those cargo bots instead of shooting them out of the sky. So I'm going to send over what non-essential personnel I can from High to help try and reinforce Bravo. In the meantime, though, we're definitely going to have to start digging our heels in and figuring out where we can start getting more arms and whatnot, because the slow, steady trickle that Shin is getting from who knows where is not going to cut it if we get into a true fight with these guys.
To be fair, they did lose a lot of people in holding the missile silo they were attempting to.
Yes.
Their numbers are pretty low. They were hit more than us, so.
Regardless, I'm itching for a bit of payback, but that's going to unfortunately have to wait for now. In the meantime, let's go ahead and make our way back over to that Jeep. That way we can head for home.
Alright.
Alright. We'll go ahead and make this quick. Quiet, I'll have you and Jack pull front. We're just gonna double time it. Make sure that we get out of here before dusk again. Taylor, Jaxus, you guys pull mid. I'll pull rear.
Do we know if there's a path on the other side of this high ridge coming up on the right?
Unknown.
Or I'll stay below it.
There should be one.
Then I'll press up.
Based
Or
off
not.
the topography lines. Of course not. That would be too easy.
Yeah.
Good to have you back, Jaxus. I missed hearing you.
Yeah, good talk. And from what I understand, my father talked too much. He didn't fit his
Yeah,
name.
he was very much the anti-version of his name. But God, did he have good one-liners.
I don't know. I heard some of the ones that people remember that Typhoon said. It's some pretty good ones.
I don't know, Typhoon definitely had a pretty good array of them, but I surfed more with your father than I did Typhoon.
I mean, he was pretty fancy. We still have the default program to call him the mother load. If I remember correctly. Unless that was lost at Jackal.
Yeah, unfortunately that was stored in Jackal. It was fortunately in the top servers, but it might be time for us to go and revisit Jackal. Let's hope that there is something left. There was a lot of materials and whatnot that we lost there. I don't have to explain that to you. Well, we never went back to confirm what they had done with it, but I think it's about time that we do so.
Just
So
say the
if
word.
If you
We'll
want
go
to
in
get a
guns
squad
blazing.
organized for it, Taylor, I'd very much appreciate that. All units get to cover, we got a tail. From the east. I got him. Tails down. You guys keep moving. Friendly moving up behind you.
Alright, descending into the site.
We had a raider following us. I don't know how or who got spotted by him, but our presence is not gone unnoticed.
Well, I don't think it was me or Jack because we had red toads crossed behind us as we went through the area. So we had a pretty good defensive wall behind.
And it was probably us. It's possible they saw us when we were leaving. All I know is that I don't want to be here when they find out he's missing. Alright. Pops keys in ignition. Car starts. Or Jeep starts. Go ahead and fast travel back to Hyde.
Yeah, I'm not seeing your camp.
Alright. Let me fix that.
Yep, got it now. I figure we were all regrouped at the Jeep.
Yep.
Have you guys not been able to hear me?
Nope.
Okay. So I've been talking to myself.
Jeep
Alrighty.
comes to a stop.
Engine stops. Go ahead and disembark. Alrighty. 5 friendlies coming in from the east.
Man, that was a long run. That's a requisition of new figure. This one's toast.
Yeah.
Need to remember to bring
It's
a
nice to
flashlight.
breathe uncycled air.
Why is that my button not working for talk?
Are you set to team chat or area?
Honestly, don't know. I gotta check.
To exterminate
How's the
super
wasteland treating you?
mutants.
I mean, he's coming through Jax, Jax in game, so I guess that works.
I don't remember how to switch it.
Feeling all right?
I believe we can complete the rest of it in Discord.
Yeah, we could.
You can hear us there.
No, I can hear you in both places. I just couldn't talk.
Alright, so go to your settings, go to audio,
Our armor in my side.
and then it should be that first option.
Test.
Hey, there we go.
Test confirmed.
Okay, I was set on auto.
Alright. Thank you all for assisting with this. I know that we haven't really been on the best of terms with Shin lately. However, I will radio him and inform him of the loss of the vertibird and the result that, or what happened to his missing shipment.
Let's see. Can take that route north from the patient
Based off of
foundation.
the information that we've gathered,
And
I believe that the Raiders are a much more credible threat now than they were previously. Granted, they did manage to ambush us when we finished our undercover assignment, but they have definitely become more serious in their operations. So, once again, thank you for all of your assistance, and welcome back, Jaxus, from your secret operation in uncharted space.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think I just stepped in. Cool guts. How disgusting.
And moving to Discord. So with that, mission complete ad Victorium.
Victoria.
Yeah, I was gone for additional training and stuff.